people might be. I feel like I want to be there in our home. You know, I was quarantined for 21 days, most of it with Nick, so I did my part. But I actually found it to be an interesting time where, you know, our office is up above the kitchen, and it's open, so I could hear every meeting, every practice, hear the interaction between Nick and the coaches and Nick and the players, and it really made me appreciate what his days are like. And I could be there in between to say, you know, hurry up, come have a snack, or quick, dinner's ready, or take your medicine, let me check your temperature, of what all wives and mothers are doing right now with their families. But that time at home with Nick, I almost wouldn't trade it, because in 40 some years of being married, it's the first time that I really got a first-hand view of what his days are like. And I tried not to comment on, when I had opinions, I tried not to give my opinion on everything.
and that I saw a fantastic article that you did about that game day with him in the house. What was that like? I mean, you've always been, I'm sure, distant from him in the game day. Now you're right there.
Well, but I tried to totally respect his space, because I knew he would have very emotional feelings about the game and want to be taking notes on it. So we did separate ourselves. Again, he was upstairs and I'm downstairs in front of the TV, and I could be a fan. I could yell and scream and cheer, and I did, and I didn't even know that he could hear all of that. But you know, the biggest point was I'd hear this booming, almost like, you know how people describe a tornado coming and they're like, a train, what is that sound coming? I'd stop and say, what was that? And they realized it was Nick screaming at the TV, as if he were trying to get his point across to the players. You shouldn't be playing that, you should be playing something else. So I know it was much more trying for him than it was for me, but again, I enjoyed being near that.
Can you talk a little bit about why it was important, even though so many things have been canceled, delayed this year, that you were able to continue this for teachers?
Yes, and I give a lot of credit to Katie King and our wonderful staff of volunteers who sit and brainstorm and say, how can we do this? We could have mailed everything, and you know, for our Nick's Kids Luncheon, we had to mail 80-some donations out to people, and we got beautiful responses. But again, we're distancing ourselves, I think, far enough away from when the scourge began that we thought there's got to be a way that we can do it socially, proper distancing, and still celebrate. And you know, the teachers will be out of school for a half a day thanks to their principals, and maybe they can go and shop with their gift cards and enjoy it. So thanks to everyone who chipped in to do this today. It's a beautiful day. I feel like it's safe because we are outside. When we take a picture, we're going to be plenty of space away. So I think it worked out beautifully.
Can you talk about how your life as a teacher before impacted your desire to help teachers today?
Well, I think that is the crux of it, is when I look back and realize the hours that and the emotional commitment that you make to children as a teacher. You know, it's not just a job. It is, you have to love it. You have to love it. And I think they're underappreciated, maybe underpaid, but this is just one small way to say we know that, and we appreciate it, and we thank you.
Any thoughts or well wishes for Eli Gold? He's missing
I
after
know.
409
Oh, I
games.
love Eli. I've been in contact with him. I watched virtually the radio show last night, and I have to admit, I'm a little worried about him. I thought it was a little bit of a struggle for him, but you know, he was there and he did the radio show, like so many of our warriors who say, you know, okay, I don't feel very good, but I'm going to work my way through this. And most of the people in our program, you know, it's been tough. They've had flu-like symptoms. They've had some cough and colds. We've had great doctors and great care, and now they're on the other side of it. So, you know, we're happy they've got the antibody. They're protected now, and you know, Nick is donating plasma, and I would encourage anyone who's had it. That's a wonderful way to give back. to our frontline workers and our medical doctors is to donate a little plasma for the next person, because it did help Nick immensely when he had it.
Nick's got a game, obviously he can't make it, but what does this mean to him as well?
Well, I think, people ask Nick, what would you do if you didn't coach? And his answer is usually, I would probably teach something, because that's really what coaching is. It's parenting, it's helping young people be the best that they can be. So I know he feels bad that we talked about it this morning and discussed what we were doing. I think he did a video for each teacher, thanking them for their service. Yes. So I'm sure he wishes he could be here, but we understand.
Okay, I think
Thank
we're
you so
about
much.
to get started.
Absolutely. God bless
I
and
appreciate
happy
your time.
holidays.
Thank
Or
you.
you too. Thank you.
Real cool all the way up.
What's
Thank you.
beautiful? Your gifts on the back.
Oh, thank you so much.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. You're good. You're good.
Where? What's so nice. It's up to you, but if you're comfortable 6 feet away, you can take your Here you are. Yes.
1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Have a wonderful holiday.
Thank you so much.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
Congratulations. Your gift's on the back.
Thank you. I nexted the last one.
Ron Corey. I keep forgetting.
I probably keep you here.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, always. I love the top here.
You can't help yourself. I know.
Wait, is it? Are we not at count? No, so I'm taking a little break.
No, I mean, you look like you just graduated.
This is my 4th year. Yeah.
God bless. Roll Tide.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Thanks for all you